The Witches' Festival is an annual holiday that falls on the 13th of Frostfall, coinciding with Mephal's summoning day. During the festival, the denizens of Tamriel defy their superstitious fears of ghosts, demons, and evil spirits, and are mocked and celebrated by both occult occurrences and outrageous costumes. Beggars take to the streets and ask for alms, while children ask for festival treats and people are obliged to provide it to them. The youth often engage in wanton vandalism as part of the festival's tradition. Pumpkins are iconic with the festival, and are carved into hollow jack lanterns, cooked or smashed for fun. Festival-themed foods are intended to look ghastly, with naming schemes fitting the theme. 3 examples are frosted brains, bowls of peeled eyeballs, and bewitched super skulls. During this time, the portals between Nirn and Detritus are open. The Daedra Lord, Haluzek, better known as Hollowjack, the Pumpkin Spectre, comes to feed on mortals' terror. He often makes people's fear come true and drives them mad. Hollowjack bears some similarities to Jacques o' the Hollow, a malevolent spirit said to haunt a hidden hollow in Riverspire. On the night of the Witches' Festival, Jacques o' the Hollow curses riders across all of Tamriel to ride headless throughout the night, clutching a carved pumpkin atop their mounts. The Thicket-Men Spectre, a scarecrow spectre, is a fabled creature that is said to haunt harvested fields during the festival. Those foolish enough to approach will have their heads taken away, and Hollowjack and the Thicket-Man are both a popular choice to masquerade as during the Witches' Festival. The Witches' Festival is when sinister types, such as demonologists and conjurers and warlocks, gather in the wildernesses outside the cities. The creatures they create or summon may plague Tamriel for eons. The Witches' Festival earns its name as the most sacred holiday for witches. Covens of witches and warlocks spend all year crafting necromantic objects of a dark delight for the festival. The sale of their occult oddities and twisted treats are usually restricted as contraband goods, but in honour of the Witches' Festival, they may be freely sold or given as gifts. Witch mothers mix pumpkins, and guts, and the essence of death itself within their cauldrons, and lure adventurers to take a drink from them, promising that they will gain power. A scheme amongst witch covens is to tempt adventurers with skull-shaped baskets filled with ghoulish riches that inspire both horror and greed amongst the uninitiated. They are distributed amongst the most fearsome of villains, and the chaos sowed as adventurers strive to find and collect the plundered skulls, and this results in an increased power and vitality of the witch covens grows. Like in our own world, the Witches' Festival, or Halloween, is when the barrier between the living and dead is at its thinnest. And due to this, it's only natural that we as mortals are drawn to the supernatural, as it's most likely on this night than any other that the supernatural may yet present itself.